on, show the audience what happened. G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. So today we're going for a 4-wheel drive session with Big Chungus here. Here she is in all her glory. There's one thing you'll probably notice now is I've got a roof rack on it. Thanks to subscriber Dylan, he hooked me up with this roof rack that he had, and he wasn't too far from me, and he said come grab it, so massive shout out to you. It's got a little deflector on the front. It used to have a light bar mount. I took off the top there, and don't know how I feel about the deflector. Maybe I might get rid of it, but looks more complete, like a 4-wheel drive now. So I've topped up all fluids, and I like to keep these intros short and sweet, so we'll get straight into it. So we'll see you when we meet up with the others. Got a few good cars coming out today, so it should be fun. All right, so today we have a good crew with us. We got Lewis's GU RD28. We're currently parked up at King Lake at the moment. Got my Chungus, of course, sitting pretty. Yep. This beautiful Hilux, Jordan's Hilux, come with us today. It's on 33s. We've got Jacob's beautiful 80 series. This is a petrol 80 series, 4.5 on 35s. Beautiful, beautiful car. Got Marcus's GQ. And we got Dylan's Barra GQ. You guys remember this one? And the thermo's still running. Love the thermos, Dylan. So you guys remember this one? Should be a good day. And yeah, going Toolangi bound, so we're gonna have a nice, it's actually perfect weather for it too. Gonna have an absolutely baller day with these rigs. Can't wait for it. So we'll see you at the tracks. Getting right into it. First little cross. Easy. Just the RB. There we go. Oh, here comes a mighty Lux. Should we get a bit of a wheel lift here? There we are. Alright. Here he goes. Got Andy. Sounds good. Sink into it. Giving the underneath a nice bath. Oh, this looks gnarly. Oh yeah. Send it. God, that's deep, deep down. Oh, I just got showered in mud. Oh my, you showered me, brother. So close. Far out. Oh, that was fun. Jeez. I could just hear your car unlimited from all the way down there. Well, they got through this bit and I didn't get to record him. Well, we have both GQs down there. Dylan's one made it, the other one went around. The Hilux is going to give it a go, airing down, and the 80 series is going to give it a crack, and both GUs. So it doesn't look that gnarly on camera, but God, it's pretty sloppy. Can't wait to see what these cars can do. Got Luxy giving it a go. He's going to turn his lockers on.
Oh no, another go. There we go. He's not far off. He's not far off, he's just has to get over this hump. He's clearing it out for himself too. Yes! He's on rails now.
What do you want? You want a winch up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
First go and wash this.
He's got no lockers too, so. Nearly.
You say I'm gonna make it.
Yes! Miss out for us. Oh! Come on, brother.
So close, first or second?
God, it sounds good. Oh, I just got smacked in the forehead. Whoa. Good attempt, mate.
Nearly.
I broke something 100%.
After he's done.
Well, you're seeing that last trailer hit the bloody embankment so hard, I smashed the bull bar in and the guard. And then steering wheel was a bit tweaked, so I've bent something. Everything looks fine by eye, everything's completely fine by eye, but the steering wheel's completely about 90 degrees now when I go straight. So I bent something, but it fucking held up, I'll tell you what. The rear wise, it's all right. Here as well, not too bad. Did brush up against the embankment on the door, so I'm keen to see all the scratches when I wash it. But it's still driving, that's the main thing. And we just got the cockpit now, so let's go have a look what it looks like. 80 series, did a good job. Mighty Hilux got a bit of damage. The other boys are on it. Can't open his door. And this is cockpit, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. So we got Dylan going first as always. The leader. Brings back memories. Yeah. The mighty Barra. Oath. Alright, here comes the RB30. Jesus, Dylan.
Probably want to fucking TV at the front as well. Front, so you can go. Go forward. It's spinning. Yeah. How do you do that? Wait, did you do both? Yeah. So you've blown the rear diff, and then you broke an axle. You broke your CV, which would be the short side.
Yeah, this side, wouldn't it?
The right side, the left side was free, like just going nuts before.
Fuck, you know what? That's the first that I've ever seen somebody break here, front and rear at the same time.
Only Mark.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait till we get to flatter ground, have a good look.
Well, flutter ground's that way.
I gotta get pulled now.
What do you mean?
No, you can
Just drop it in neutral and move
Push it back.
Oh, you can't push me because I'm
Yeah,
like
we'll
wedged in there.
push it.
Yeah.
We got you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh!
Big blast back. You're just gonna go in the ruts anyway. Yeah. That one. Yeah, that's broken. I just heard it open. Yeah. the brakes. Let go of the brakes. Good thing it rolls. Go more. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Now, yeah, you'll just move to the side and we'll get him where you are.
I sent my bar into a rock on Alice before.
Oh, the front end moves a fucking lot now.
Yeah, that'll do, donkey.
Well, here she is in her little hidey hole, and got everyone else around here. Now we got Alice 1 GQ coming down as well, that we just met up with. That's a viewer of the channel as well. Absolute legend. I'll show the audience what happened.
Mark.
Wow. Self-explanatory. You know, shorter sword got shorter.
Yeah. How are we gonna fetch the other bit out of it?
Fuck no, bro.
So, axle on the leave it, we forget about it.
Yeah.
As you can see, still here a couple of hours later. We've got Dylan over here undoing the other side because we're going to try and punch the broken bit of axle out from this side because it's still stuck in the diff center. We put this one back together, but we're still trying to get the little piece that's broken in there out. Steal the one from this car and drive it home, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Beautiful. Go back a bit. Yeah, steer it into here. That's it. You'll feel yourself fall into here. There you go. I'm gonna have to fucking jump down. Oh, you stalled it. Oh no, you're good. This is where I broke, so if you get past this, you're a legend. You good? Yeah. You're in a double rut. So you're gonna feel it bounce. Try and go a little bit to the right and come up the bank. That's it. You won't get your rear wheels out of that rut. You reverse down, back down if you want, man, because I don't want you to break a diff or anything. Don't do what I did. Woo! Oh, hello. Yeah, it's broken down there. I broke front axle and rear one at the same time. Yeah, buddy. There you go. I'll lock his GQ coming, LS. Gonna give the hard one a go. after 3.5 hours of trying to get it sorted. We couldn't fix the car, so getting flat towed across this Legends property that let us go in. And he's on his quad up there, taking us to the main road. And I'm gonna get tow truck to tow it home because, yeah, she's fucked. So I'll try him back in when the tow truck driver gets here. All right, guys. So after a long day of sitting around and pulling apart front hubs, we managed to get the car flat towed to this parking spot in Toolangi, and we're waiting for a tow truck. So we're in some random car park and Towie's on his way. I'll do a bit of a damage assessment, and you can see this rear bar's all mangled from that first bog hole we did. Push the guard right in there, push the headlight in, it's not sitting flush. This bar's all smashed in. Smashed the side of the door, smashed the side of this door, ripped this flare out here, ripped that flare out. But obviously the biggest damage of today was snapping the front and rear axle. So we tried, or Dylan tried for nearly 3 hours getting the front end back together, and we're going to try and steal an axle from Lewis's car and get me home front wheel drive. But the little stub of the axle that snapped is still in the diff, and we couldn't punch it out from the inside, and we couldn't get it out no matter what we tried. It's just stuck in there. So it was a no-go, and we decided to just flat tow it here and get the car towed home. It's a bloody expensive day, but it's part of four-wheel driving. So I'll bring you up to speed on also what happened before in the first track when I smacked the embankment and the car shut off. So you can see that bog hole that I was in. I had so much wheel speed coming out of it that by the time I went to slow down, I already was in the next rut and I couldn't see from my driver's side. I hit it that hard, it snapped the steering wheel from my hand, and then as soon as I did that, I shut the car off because I thought I snapped something in the front end, and yeah, I just shut it off. Steering wheel ripped right out of my hand, and because of my broken wrist a while ago, it really fucking hurt. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. The car held up. The steering wheel's a bit on an angle, probably 90 degrees to the right when you're going straight, so. But this is probably the worst day she's had in her life, but oh well, you can see all the wheel bearing grease on the side of the tyre there from trying to fix it. But massive shout out to the farmer that actually came out, that had the farm next door, and let us flat tow straight through his property onto the main road. Otherwise we'd have to go all the way around. So massive shout out to you if you're watching. Shout out to all the people that I saw today as well that recognised me. Probably about 9 or 10 people that saw it, recognised me from the channel, recognised the car. So that was pretty cool. And all the random legends that I recorded going up cockpit, that was pretty cool as well. Currently waiting for a towie, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're getting pulled onto the truck, and then back home we go. And then we've got to figure out what we're going to do. You can see it's leaking a bit of oil in there. That's from the rear main. I put a little bit of extra oil in this motor when we go out, something that the guy that built this recommended. So sometimes with the extra oil, it does like to push some out the rear main. So when it's at its normal level, it doesn't leak at all, which is pretty funny. So we'll catch back up with you soon when we're loading onto the truck. To the rescue. Oh, there she goes. Poor Chungus. Well guys, it is the next day, and well, I got home in one piece, sort of. Oh, not the axles, but oh god, that damage. It is, she is. I've got her jacked up at the back because I'm just having a look at the rears. Oh, I literally just woke up before, so I'm a bit groggy. I've come to a conclusion on the rear of what we've broken, so I'll show you now. So I've got it in neutral, but try and get you to have a look. If I spin that, you can see the tail shaft spins. So this wheel's still doing its thing. It does have a bit of a tight spot too, which is a bit odd. And then if I spin this one, which spins pretty freely, I'll show you under there as well. Spin the wheel now. Tail shaft doesn't move. Tail shaft is stationary. So we have broken the rear, looks like the rear left passenger axle, and we've broken the front right driver's axle, not CV. CV savable, I'll show you guys here. Here's the mess. So the CV is still savable, which is good, so I can keep that as a spare, but we absolutely minced the axle. So there you go. Clean shear, lovely. But God, what a day yesterday was, guys. This sort of shows you the ins and outs of four-wheel drive, what can go wrong. But yeah, this shows us that we got to fix these and bring some spares out next time. Because at least if we bring spares, you know, if I snap rear again, put another one in there and get us home or whatever. I did bend the steering. I don't know what I've bent, but the steering is off, so I might have to just readjust that. And the wheels don't look like they're cocked, but yeah, something in the front's slightly off, so I just got to attend that. But yeah, as I was going up cockpit, you probably see from the footage, only my front wheels were turning. That's why I couldn't get up that step. And then as I've come up that step, I was in second gear then, and I've landed, and I didn't get off the throttle fast enough, and you can hear the click. That click was the front one snapping, so I got to get the front one of that. So if anyone's got axles, if anyone's got GU passenger rear and GU driver's front, so front right, rear left axles, let me know. I haven't seen any for sale, so I haven't really looked that much, but I had a look last night. None really for sale. But yeah, please let me know if you have some axles to get us back on the road. That'd be awesome. And if you have spares as well, I would like to grab them. But hey, at least the riff rack stayed on. Good test for the riff rack, eh? So now that I'm coming to the end of this video, first of all, I would like to say a huge thanks to my buddy Dylan for helping me out, and everyone else that helped out, Jacob and the boys, and yeah, and everyone that I met out there. I met probably close to, I think it was 10 or 11 people that watched the channel and came out and said hello. That was awesome. They recognized the rig and they were pretty upset to see it all broken down the bottom of the cockpit. So thank you to everyone that come out. And the four-wheel drive community is a fantastic community. Everyone's so friendly and nice and always wants to help out, and that's why I love doing what I do, guys. So thanks everyone for making them good memories. So the next video is going to be me fixing this, or we're going to be assessing the damage. So you know what happened to the front, and then we're going to be pulling the rear apart, and I'll show you what happened to the rear, and hopefully we can get the rear axle out pretty easy. If it's like the front, it's going to be a pain in the ass. But yeah, I think the front, we're going to try and get a big ass magnet onto that axle and try and pull it out, but we'll see. Hopefully the rear one, I hope the rear one snapped closer in so we can just yank it out. If it snapped in the diff, that's going to be the same thing, so I might have to take the other side out and whack it out, so who knows. But yeah, so I'll probably close this video up here, and yeah, the next video will be repairing the car or assessing it. So thank you all for watching. I'm sorry this wasn't a very exciting four-wheel drive episode, but this is sort of what happens. Everything doesn't always go to plan. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll definitely see you in the next video repairing this Chungus beast. Take care everybody. See you later.